Live. What's going on, everyone? Thank you all so much for tuning in at this time. Everybody that's here, greatly appreciate it. Anybody watching the replay, thank you so much. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Well, it's old at this point, right? Like, it's almost expected, right? Every time we go into a game now, it's like Lakers can't beat anybody, right? One of the few bright spots to like the Lakers, despite all this mess and noise, was, that at least the Lakers were better than the bad teams, right? At least the Lakers were beating the bad teams, right? So like the one kind of justification was like, hey, you know what? Like, hey, Lakers can beat the bad teams, right? They just can't beat the good teams. Now the Lakers can't beat anybody. They can't beat the good teams. They can't beat the bad teams. They can't beat the okay teams. They can't beat the teams. Like they literally can't beat anybody right now. It's an absolute mess, and it's so frustrating watching this team. And this is the first night of a back-to-back. So now the Lakers have to go and play Atlanta tomorrow, who blitzed you and ran you out the gym last time you played, and probably going to do it again, right? Like, this team is just bad right now, right? Like, I mean, they're just bad. I don't know. All right. You gotta, something's going on, right? I don't know if it's the Rich Paul podcast. I don't know if it's something going on in the locker room. I don't know if it's something going behind the scenes. I don't know what it is. There's more to it than just like they're struggling right now at this point. It has been a long enough sample size that like what's happening right now shouldn't be happening at all. Right? Like what's happening right now is inexcusable, right? Like the Lakers are losing to everybody. The problem is they're not just losing; they're getting smacked. Like every game, they're losing. They're not like it's not even competitive, right? Like I don't know what it is. I have no idea what this is, right? Like because again, I understand the personnel. Personnel's not very good. That team's just not a very good basketball team, right? They're a good team that's just not playing good, but they're not a contending team, right? So you're barely hanging on by a thread, and now you're spiraling at this point, is what the Lakers are doing. They're literally spiraling. So it's just, it's frustrating because it just, Keen's troll LeBron. They look checked out to me. It does. You're not wrong. Like this team looks like they don't want to compete, like they don't want to play, right? Like it's an absolute mess. Right? Like no, you're getting no consistency from anybody. Luka had a monster game, but outside of that, it wasn't like super. I mean, LeBron was good, but it just again, guys can't shoot. LeBron's 0 of 5, Laravia's 0 of 5, Marcus Smart is 0 of 3, Luka's 2 of 9. You had what is that? 2 of 22. 2 of 22 from 3-point range from the starters. 2 of 22 from 3-point range from the starters. So you can't shoot the basketball, right? You went 8 of 36 total from 3-point range. So you can't shoot. Turnovers, you had 10 turnovers, so which is actually pretty good, right? I always want it under double digits, but at 10, I can live with. Right? Like I can live with, 10 turnovers, 21 assists. I'm not a big fan of, but you just got worked. Right? You couldn't stop anybody. Sacramento, all they're trying to do is outscore you. That's it. That's all they're trying to do is just outscore you. They can't defend anybody. They can't stop anybody. And yet you couldn't stop them. You gave up 124 points and only scored 112. Lakers offense has been struggling lately. So you can't score the basketball. On top of not being able to score the basketball, you can't hit shots. On top of not being able to hit shots, the offense isn't cooking to the level that you're looking for the offense to cook. It's just, again, what do you say at this point? This team is just, they're not a good basketball team right now. Like, that was the one thing that we can hang our hat on. It's like, hey, they're a good team, not a great team. Get a couple pieces. Maybe you saw some stuff. No, this team's playing like you need to sell everybody, trade everybody, not name Luka Doncic right now. Right? Like literally, this team is a mess. And I don't know what it is. Like I said, there's got to be something going on behind the scenes. There's something more here than just like they're on a bad stretch, because it's been a month at least, right? That the Lakers have really struggled. I mean, dating back into December. And the thing is, Lakers have always had like a bad December. I did a whole video on that, breaking that down. Like, Lakers have had one winning December in the last, since the 2020 season, and it was last year. And they were 7-6. So they had one game. So, it's like, okay, December, it's just a bad month for the Lakers, right? Wash our hands of it. Let's go into end of January. Very favorable schedule. You got a great schedule to really gain some traction, really get up in the standings. All of that, right? Well, Lakers start 3-0 in the month of January. You're like, let's go, right? There it is. Okay, we're going to start getting things in order. Still worry about the bad team or the good teams. But hey, you know what? 3-0, right? Good start. Let's just keep kind of tacking away at it. And then now the Lakers have lost 3 straight. And now they go and play Atlanta, and on a second game of a back-to-back, in which Atlanta's probably going to blitz you and run you out the gym. Because, I mean, they did it last time, and they have all the tools, players, and pieces. And if I'm not mistaken, they're undefeated since the Trae Young trade, right? Like, it's not good if you're the Lakers. Lakers are, they're like, struggling is putting it nicely. Struggling is like being polite, right? This Lakers team just, there's not any good, right? Like, can't score the basketball, can't defend. You let a team that literally all they want to do is just score the basketball at will, literally. Like, how hang on, where's that? So they shot from 3-point range 65.4%. They were 17 of 26. Malik Monk, who's trying to make a case for the Lakers to trade for him, right? He shot 7 of 9 from 3-point range. You had Keon Ellis, who he's trying to get the Lakers to trade for him, who only played 11 minutes, by the way, almost 12, was 1 of 1 from 3-point range. Levine was 3 of 4. DeMar didn't take a 3. Precious was 1 of 1. Ronald was 1 of 2. Right? Even Russ was 4 of 8. Russell Westbrook was 4 of 8 from 3-point. You let Russell Westbrook shoot like he's Steph Curry. Russell Westbrook is the greatest player in NBA history if he's shooting that well. Right? It's so frustrating watching this Lakers team be this bad. Like, this is the worst loss of the season. Talking about a team that is what are they? Second worst in the Western Conference. Can't beat anybody, right? Like, they have 9 wins. Two of the 9 going in this game were against the Rockets, which I think is kind of funny. So literally, outside of the Lakers and the Rockets now, they've only won 6 games. And the thing that's frustrating is you've beaten this team several times already. And it's like, again, you didn't just lose this game. You got blown out. And then once again, Lakers, have the fake, like, where things look like, oh, maybe Lakers will come back in the fourth quarter. But they keep letting themselves get so far behind the 8 ball. Right? Like, I don't know why the Lakers just keep letting this team or letting themselves get so far behind the 8 ball that it's like, okay, now we're going to play. Now let's play basketball, right, in the fourth quarter. And again, you're already too far behind. Instead of getting going early. You started off like, look kind of decent, and then they went on a run and then just didn't look back, essentially. You end up going into the second quarter down, and then they just, again, kept tacking along. It's just, it's infuriating at this point. Because now, Lakers are playing now for a play-in spot, right? Like, is what's happening. And a week ago, Lakers were the 3 seed. Right? Right now, the Lakers are tied with the Phoenix Suns for the 6th seed, the final playoff spot. And Phoenix has the tiebreakers. So literally, Lakers Lakers are tied right now with Phoenix. The only reason Lakers are the 5th seed right now is because Suns have played more games. So they've played one more game, so they have one more loss in the loss column. Otherwise, the Lakers would be the 6th seed right now, and they're only half a game back of the Rockets for the final play-in spot seed. Luckily, the Rockets are as bad as the Lakers, right? And they're losing to everybody. I mean, again, this is a team that was just the other day the 3 seed. Literally, you're just the 3 seed. Lakers are still within, I mean, they're 2 games back of the Nuggets for the 3 seed. They're a game and a half back of the Timberwolves for the 4 seed, right? Like, so again, Lakers could still get there. They have to get their shit together, right? Like, it's just that simple. Lakers just continuously just finding ways to lose. And what's probably going to happen is they're probably going to lose to the Hawks tomorrow. And then they're going to be now tied for the play-in spot. And the Phoenix Suns will leapfrog them, and then they'll be the 6th seed. And then them and the Suns will be doing everything they can to try to keep things within range. It is so frustrating watching this Lakers team. It really is. But anyway, let's get into all these super chat questions, all the regular chat questions. Hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button for me. And let's dive right into it. Cosmin, coming out to our super chat. Thank you so much. Tyler, this hurts, man. I feel you. Can we get a trade already? Seriously. I mean, it's just like, what do you say at this point? It is so frustrating. It is so like disheartening. It's like discouraging. Like, it's just, I don't know. You got to do something. You got to shake it up. You got to do something, anything, right? Because what's happening right now for the Lakers is just not working. You know, and again, people want to blame. I know people are going to want to blame JJ or blame this person or that person. It's not like it. It's not one individual. The team's not good enough. We all knew that. That has nothing to do with coaching. Team's just not good enough, right? But it's everything else. It is so frustrating. But I appreciate you, Cosmin. Even though they are needed, I don't see many changes coming to this roster until the summer, and it's just a shame. I mean, I still want minor moves, honestly, but the way the Lakers are playing right now, if you're Rob, it's almost like, why? Why would I do anything? We're not winning anything. And like, again, like the team can't even stay afloat right now. Right? It's like, I'm going to go make these trades and do these things. Like the way the Lakers are playing right now, trades aren't going to save them. They need, like, there's something going on. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. We've lost 3 straight games. We've lost more than 3 straight games. I mean, yeah, yes, we've lost 3 straight games. But I mean, Lakers are like, what, 6 or 4-6 in the last 10? What are they? So they're on 3-game losing streak. So they lost 1, 2, 3, 1 win, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're 4-7 in their last 11. 4-7 in the last 11. That's not, I mean, that's not a formula for success. That's not a formula to get yourself into the playoffs and get good seeding. That's not a good position at all. 3 straight losses, man, and it hurts because we very well could lose tomorrow. LeBron probably won't play. Rui probably will, but Atlanta is not a bad team. Yeah, Lakers are probably getting ran through, in all honesty. Tyler, you shouldn't prejudge the schedule. It makes losses feel worse and wins feel hollow. I mean, again, the truth is the truth. Lakers have a favorable schedule. It's not prejudging the schedule. It's looking at, like, again, there's stats and, information to go off of, right? Like, a team that's under 500 is a team under 500, right? Like, whether I say it or not, like, it doesn't change that they're a team under 500. So me going like, hey, Lakers are playing a bunch of bad teams this month, like, that's a fact. That's not like, I'm not prejudging. I'm not prejudging the schedule. I'm literally looking at the schedule and going like, hey, Lakers play all these bad teams, and I get you might, the wins feel hollow, but they are, right? Like, I mean, it's something we've talked about all season. That's fair, right? Like, that's honest. right? Like again, Lakers keep beating bad teams are hollow wins because they can't beat good teams, right? Like they keep losing to the teams that you need to see and use as a marker, right? Like so again, like the losses feel worse. They should feel worse. The worst loss of the season is this loss. Like should this loss seem worse than any other loss? Yes. You just lost to the second worst team in all of basketball, or second worst team in the Western Conference in all of basketball. Right? Like, yes, this should feel worse. This loss makes it feel worse. Right? If the Lakers beat them, it should feel hollow because they beat a bad Kings team. Right? Like, you're right. That's how it should be. Right? Am I wrong? Like, excuse me. Bro, I don't know when we'll win again at this point. Luke and Braun are the only ones who do anything. Please, Rob, get a deal done. Please get Kuminga, please. I don't know. I don't know. At this point, it's just like, what do the Lakers even do? Right? Like, I don't know if, I still believe that, I don't want to overreact. Right? But it's bad right now. Right? Like Lakers have a lot that they need to figure out. Anyone that knows the Lakers' weaknesses shouldn't be surprised with how the game turned out. We can't shoot threes and don't have the personnel to defend. It's not like we didn't try at all. Yes. I mean, look, I say it all the time. There's a formula to beating the Lakers. I just don't think the Lakers are good enough to win it all this season. They're not good enough to win it all this season. Without a doubt, they're not good enough to win it all this season. It's just, the idea is like, at least be good enough to give yourself a puncher's chance. You know what I mean? It's kind of that thing. But, Raja, coming out the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, buddy. This team will be below 500 and out of the play-in by March. Likely the worst team I've ever seen. Zero motor from everyone outside of Reeves and LaRavia. I don't think that – I'm still not worried about them being a play-in team and out of the play-in. I mean, never say never. The way things are shaping up right now. I mean, look, Lakers have not been good at all. But, I mean, they still have as bad as the Lakers have been – right? I mean, they could be the 7th seed, but like even the Warriors, you look at the Warriors, they're what? They are. Oh, come on, man. Let me pull this up. Warriors are still. What are they? Warriors are. There we go. Warriors are still 4 games back of the Lakers, right? And then Portland's still almost 7 games back of the Lakers, and Memphis is. Clippers are the team right outside. They're almost 10 games back of the Lakers. Right? Like I'm not worried about the Lakers falling out of the play-in or anything like that. I'm worried about them now becoming a play-in team. I still think they'll be a playoff team. I still think they'll finish in the top 6. But because Reeves comes back, Reeves is going to help a lot. Whether you love Reeves or not, Reeves is going to help a ton. It'll give you that other consistent scorer, ball handler, playmaker, stuff like that. But it's rough right now. It is rough right now. And then Waja, shout out to Water is Wet for having no crowd supporting a mid team. Well, thank you for the super chat. And hey, Water is Wet is at least entertaining, right? Keeps us all engaged. That's why. I mean, people seem to enjoy the engagement. And like I said, it's good engagement. He talks, does all that. Like I always say, like he needs to worry about his team making sure that they don't miss the play in them. So, I mean, look, Golden State, I talked about Lakers are 4 games ahead. Golden State is what 3 games back from being the final play-in spot. So they're a team. The Warriors are a team that need to watch out and make sure that they don't fall out of the play-in. So, but I appreciate you. Thank you. Time to blow this team up. This team is cooked. Season is over unless Pelinka can get a couple guys via trade. I mean, yeah. If you're Pelinka watching the way that this team has played recently, if I'm him, I'm kind of like, is it even worth me doing anything? Should I just go into the season as is? It's crazy. The Lakers are slower than my grandmother. Why didn't Rui play today? Probably because it's back-to-back. He's on a minute restriction. Like he's coming back, but he's on a minute restriction. He was supposed to play. But then I think it was Brett Siegel said that they might not play him, that they'll play him tomorrow. So he's expected to play tomorrow. We'll see if LeBron plays tomorrow. Let's see. I really hope somehow we make a trade by the end of this week. The 15th is Thursday, so every player in the league is trade eligible. No excuses, Rob. This group right now just isn't it. Yes, agreed. Got to do something. If Rob isn't gone by the offseason, just blow up the roster. Just blow the roster up. Problem is, like, I don't think Rob's going anywhere anytime soon. Right. Even if he doesn't make any moves this season, I think they'll give him the offseason to try to build a contender because there's a lot of pieces in the offseason. DeRozan is literally making every single turnaround because we don't have the personnel to make him uncomfortable. And the slightest. Monk is hitting transition threes because he is comfortable. Yeah, exactly. 1,000%. You're not wrong. You're 1,000% right. This team sucks right now. Like wholeheartedly, point blank. This team sucks right now. Lakers just can't shoot, man. Marcus cannot shoot. No three-point shooting. That's where we also miss Reeves a lot because he can make shots. Also, how much longer do you think Reeves is out? I mean, they're going to take their time with him. So, I don't know, probably another 3 weeks is probably my guess, somewhere in that ballpark. I think he at least misses the rest of this month. Maybe he comes back at the end of the month. But my guess is probably like right before or sometime after the trade deadline. This team is probably the worst I've seen. Yeah, they're not wrong. Or is on minute restriction? Yes. I said it once and I'll say it again. The game guns 50 times harder for LeBron when he can't hit threes. It's literally that simple. Yeah, he's got to get his shot falling. 0-5. Lakers don't have defense and firepower. You're not wrong. Rui needs to come off minute. This is more than just bad defense. Like I said, something's going on with the Lakers. I don't know what it is, but something's going on with the Lakers. It's everything. It's everything. It looks like the team is distracted or even checked out. Yeah, agreed. 1,000%. Redick don't know how to coach. Why not put Bronny there? Smart and Lauriva have been struggling to replace coach and make a trade. That has nothing to do with the coach. Again, it's the personnel, right? Okay, like, look, I'm a big Bronny guy. Big Bronny. I defend Bronny all the time. Like putting Bronny is going to solve the. Jake LaRavia has been. I know he didn't have a great game this game, but he's literally been one of our like top guys. Like the dude's been fantastic. Marcus Smart again has been fantastic. He just hasn't been able to hit shots. Like, Bronny James isn't saving this thing. Like, again, I understand everyone wants to blame and point at one person. It's the coach's fault. How many coaches do we need to go through? How many coaches do we need to keep firing and hiring? I've said it before. It's not a coach, personnel, right? You can have the best coach in the world. Fire JJ Redick today. Who are you replacing him with? Mike Malone? Denver was one of the worst defenses in all of basketball, Mike Malone. And he had better defensive personnel than the Lakers have, right? Like, again, Denver, the year they won the championship, were 15th in defense with several guys that are actually above average defensive players and dead last in the playoffs. They were just better than everybody. They were just better offensive. No one could slow them down, right? They just outscored everybody, right? Again, I've talked about this. Greg Popovich, looked at as one of, if not the greatest coaches ever, hasn't made the playoffs 7 years leading to his retirement. Is he just a bad coach? No, the guy's one of the greatest ever. It's just, again, he didn't have the personnel, right? Steve Kerr, is he just like all of a sudden a bad coach? No, he just doesn't have the personnel, right? Like, again, you're only as good as your team. I don't care. You could have Pat Riley and Phil Jackson do the fusion dance. They're not saving this team. They don't, like, JJ Redick can't make Rui athletic. He can't make Marcus Smart Steph Curry from three-point range. He can't make, LeBron and Austin, Luka Doncic not turn the ball over 10 times collectively, right? Like, again, a coach is only as good as his players. I don't care how good of a coach you are. You only can do what your team allows. Michael, coming out the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Honestly, AR was the competitive heart of this team. He's the bridge between Luke and LeBron. I don't get the same fire from this team since he's been out. I mean, he's huge for this team because the Lakers just don't have anybody else, right? Like, the problem is like Lakers don't have that consistent bucket getter and that other playmaker. So like when LeBron and Luka don't have the basketball, you don't have anybody else. Like they can't run off, they can't do anything, right? Because everybody's so reliant on Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves. Right. So when you take Austin Reeves out, now everyone's so reliant on Luka and LeBron. So when those guys aren't in it, or Marcus Smart or somebody's in it, like nobody knows what to do. Right? Austin Reeves, yes, 1,000% gives that competitive nature. Say what you want about Austin Reeves. Look, I'm the first one to criticize Austin Reeves, but the guy is a competitor. Guy loves to compete. Guy is a dog, right? But it's more than that, right? It's his ability to self-create. It's his ability to control a game. It's his ability to make plays, hit shots, right? Like, so when Luka and LeBron go to the bench, he's somebody else that they can rely on. Lakers don't have that other shot creator and playmaker. Right? Like, it's why I've said, like, I'd like to see the Lakers go get a Malik Monk, right? Go trade for a Malik Monk, right? If you can, or a Cam Thomas or something. They need somebody else that can self-create and consistently generate offense for you, right? They need other things. They need defense and stuff like that too. But Lakers also aren't scoring enough right now, because when Luka and LeBron James aren't doing everything, then that's it. There was a point in this game where Luka had, like, I think it was like 36 points, and the Lakers only had 72. Or was it 75? Maybe it was 75. Like, Luka Doncic by himself had half of the Lakers' points. LeBron James, I think at that point, had like 18 or something like that, or 22 or something like that. Like, so again, it was like literally Luka and LeBron James by themselves. It had to have been 18 because he finished the game with 22. Like I said, there's a point in time where literally Luka and LeBron had more than half of the Lakers. It was like 2/3 of the Lakers' points. I mean, you look at this game, Luka and LeBron combines for 64 points. Right? Lakers only scored 112. They accounted for more than half of the Lakers' points. Two guys accounted for more than half of the Lakers' points. Not winning a lot of games tonight. But anyway, appreciate you. Thank you so much, Michael. Season is over with an embarrassing performance, and the team looks dreadful with LeBron and Luka out there. Yeah, team just doesn't look good. The Lakers look the most checked out. They really do. LeBron either struggles from the line or from three. I'll watch for that trend. It's never both in the same game. Yeah, you're not wrong. There's usually something going on. What's going on, Drip Show? Appreciate you. Yeah, bad loss. I mean, this is probably the worst loss of the season. I think they need to investigate. Something's going on with this team. Yeah, this team's dirt. Pack the season up. Let's see. Rich Paul has been saying some stupid stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it's a coincidence that the Rich Paul podcast started and all this stuff went down. Right? Like, I'm dead serious. Like, look at the timeline. Look at when Rich Paul started that podcast and started saying stuff, and when the Lakers really started to play poorly. It was like right when LeBron came back, right? And then Rich Paul was saying all kinds of crazy stuff. And something that I said, right? Because people were like, oh, it doesn't, like, he's being honest and like it's the truth and blah, 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 blah. And I said, that's fine. He might be right. But Rich Paul is LeBron's agent. It's not some random guy going up there going like, yeah, Lakers are trash. Like, they need to trade. I mean, he's literally talking about, and I was going to make a video about it. He's literally talking about trading Austin Reeves every other day. Again, it's one thing if I say so, I'm just some guy. I'm some random dude on the internet. Nobody cares what I have to say. Right? I mean, in our little circle, our little community, I'm talking about like media. Like, I'm not on ESPN because Tyler talked about trading Austin Reeves. Like, nobody, like, the grand scheme of things. I have my little corner of the world, my little corner of the internet. Yes, they care. But I'm talking about like the masses could give two, what I have to say. And if I think the Lakers should trade Austin Reeves or not. You know who does care? If Rich Paul says, because Rich Paul is LeBron's agent, right? The Lakers can't be happy with what Rich Paul's saying. The team can't be happy with what Rich Paul's saying. Austin Reeves can't be happy with what Rich Paul saying. He's saying, Austin Reeves needs to come off the bench. Lakers need to pick a direction. They should trade Austin Reeves, right? The latest thing he said was that they should trade Austin Reeves for Triple J. If I was in charge, I would trade Austin Reeves for Triple J. Like, again, you're like, this is LeBron's agent. I understand you might think like, oh, it's not LeBron James, but you don't think people, like, where is he getting this from? When he's talking about the piss poor organization and, the poor direction and blah, 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 blah. And Miami did this, but the Lakers did this. Miami had the Colt, but the Lakers don't have this. You don't think people in the locker room aren't going like, so is that how you feel? Hey, Bron, what is this about? Is that how you feel or is that him? Right? Like, like whether it's true or not, LeBron could feel the total opposite. Everybody's thinking, oh, so is that how LeBron feels? Right? All of the trade rumors, remember in the offseason, all of the trade rumors about LeBron all started because of Rich Paul, because of what Rich Paul said. Rich Paul has been very public this year in saying a lot of stuff towards the Lakers and the players on the Lakers and all of that. And again, I don't think that that's all, like, it's all that their fault, but I wouldn't be shocked if that's not a part of it, right? Again, you're in the locker room and you're hearing about LeBron's agent wants you traded. It's like, okay, so you want me out of here? Is that what it is? So do you think I should be traded? All right, Rich Paul's getting this from somewhere, just saying. Lakers are staring down a dangerous stretch because the Hawks have been on a win streak lately. This team has an opportunity, but this is a disappointing loss. I'm starting to think maybe no moves at. I mean, the way the Lakers are playing right now, it might make more sense not to do anything. Just go into just whatever happens this year happens this year. Go into the offseason and see what happens. Let's see. Lakers don't look checked out to me as personnel. I mean, they try in spots, but it's just Rich Paul is weird. Yeah. Rich Paul might be guilty of tampering. He needs to zip it up. The problem is like, because he has no direct involvement with the league, it's not. Like, he can essentially say whatever he wants. I mean, as long as he's not like talking about like deals, like, I mean, he can essentially say whatever he wants. He's not, he doesn't work for the league, right? He works for the players, right? So unless the players start getting pissed off and upset, but he's not talking about other players and other teams that he's an agent of. He's talking about the Lakers and LeBron. Let's see. As a Laker fan, all the bad teams play good always against the Lakers. You're not wrong. I doubt we win tomorrow too. So this might be a 4-game losing streak soon. You're not wrong. The way things are, I don't know. JJ doesn't press the right buttons. He's all talking, doesn't have the balls to hold Luka and LeBron accountable for the lack of defensive interest. I disagree. I mean, Luka and LeBron have both said publicly. JJ said publicly and called them both out about their lack of defense. He called Luka out publicly and said, like, dude, he's essentially, he's that. So I paraphrase, but basically, the stars need to start playing better and taking care of the basketball and playing defense. Luka, even in an interview, said that, they asked him about it. Like, how did you feel about JJ and what he said about you playing? And he's like, JJ's right. I need to play better. I need to defend better also. So, I mean, that's just not true, right? Again, you can look it up. Like, JJ has called out both LeBron and Luka Doncic. All the players have talked. Luka has said like 3 or 4 times this season that JJ Redick has talked to him and LeBron about it. LeBron even said, remember about, 2 weeks ago or whatever, JJ had a meeting with just Luka and LeBron and told them that they need to be better. Told them that they need to play better. They need to take care of the basketball. They need to play better defense. I mean, he's held them both accountable. I don't think it's that. They're the only ones that are showing up on a nightly basis. Again, Luka and LeBron are accounting for like 50% of your total points every day. It's everyone else that's been the problem. Lakers are a legit bad roster. I think that's 90% of our issue, and extremely susceptible to losses to athletic teams that can also shoot crazy. I'm not going for the checked out stuff, to be honest. I don't think that they're like completely checked out because they're competing in spots, but it doesn't look like a team that is as invested as they need to be. Our players just don't fit together. The roster full of one-way guys that either can't shoot or can't defend. It's that simple. Yeah, the roster is not good enough. I betting money they will be on a 10-game losing streak by February. I don't know about that. The Lakers have a couple cake games coming up. Bro, my Kings are tanking. Y'all gotta make some moves. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. And on top of that, it's 11:30 in Milwaukee, and Tyler's probably tired after a long day. I am absolutely tired after a long day. And the one thing that keeps me excited and motivated is when the Lakers win. I come up here, I'm like, yes, let's go. Let's have a good stream. Let's talk about it. Let's break it down, blah, blah, blah. Nothing's worse, that when we do this and Lakers lose and I got to stay up super extra late and talk about this, and it's just, right? It's just frustrating. But you guys help me get through it. I appreciate you guys. It's just frustrating. Like I say all the time, I am a fan. So, like, it is tough. It is very tough, like, genuinely sometimes coming up here. Because, like, I want to have a level head when I talk to you guys. I want to, I want to keep things in perspective. But I am a fan. And it's really hard. Like, some of these games, some of these stretches, I've talked about this before, right? Like, it's like, I'm like fuming. And I'm like, fuck, I gotta jump on a live stream. It's like, oh, okay. Like, whew, come on, Tyler. You got it. Right? I gotta like talk myself. Like, all right, come on, Tyler. Oh, like, get into it. Cause it's tough, man. It really is, like, genuinely, it is tough. Cause I am a fan. Like, I am diehard. Like, when the Lakers lose, I bleed, right? Like, when the Lakers win, I'm stoked, but it's hard when you see a game like this and it's just like, oh, and it's just like, I gotta have the talk and I gotta be honest, like, and I want to be positive. I want to be a positive person, but Lakers make it very hard, man. They do. We don't have the personnel to make threes or defend. Literally the only reason we lost is because of personnel. Exactly. Lakers just don't have the personnel. Lakers will be the 14th seed by March, bookmarkers. If this keeps up, all I got is waiting for the Dodgers season to begin. Fire Rob now at this point, because I highly doubt we do anything. I mean, the problem is I don't think that they'll do that. I don't think they'll get rid of him right now. I think they'll give him the offseason. If he doesn't do anything in the offseason, I think they'll let him go. But I think he'll get stuff in the offseason. Let's see. If this continues, JJ has to be fired, just like Walton Vogelham. I don't care about your excuses for him. They got ass kicked and taking team. What a joke. So again, let's not hold anybody. Let's not hold the players that actually play the game accountable. Like you just said it yourself, they fired Walton Vogelham, and now they're fired JJ. Like, do you know how many coaches the Lakers have gone through over the last handful of years just to try to solve the lack of personnel? Again, like, at what point? It's not an excuse. Like, facts are not an excuse. At what point, Arth, seriously, genuine question. At what point do you blame the players? Right? Like, at what point do you say, okay, it's just the personnel. We just don't have a good enough roster. Like, the players aren't good enough. Right? Like, again, what coach is going to save this team? Right? I get comments like this all the time where people are like, oh, fire JJ. Okay. And then what? So what? Mike Malone comes in, right? Boom. New coach. All right, let's do this. And then this time next year, we're what? We're going to fire Mike Malone? Okay. Now, Pat Riley, he's coming back. He wants to coach the Lakers again, right? Okay. That didn't work. Eric Spoelstra. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. LeBron James out of retirement, right? Coming to coach. Okay, that didn't work. Like, at what point do we go, okay, it's the players? At what point do we hold players accountable? Right? People want to blame the coach for everything. It's not the coach. The players are the ones that play. Who's heard of Dre Day on Lakers Twitter? I don't know. I haven't heard that. First off, thank you so much for super chat. Secondly, again, it's yeah, and Dre Day on Lakers Twitter. I don't know. I'm not familiar personally, but thank you, Waja. Nonetheless, I appreciate you. Michael, coming out to us super chat. Coaches can't be fired for not making open. Exactly. Again, like JJ, a coach can only, like, people think coaches are the cure. We get this. I get this literally every year. People think coaches are like the cure all, right? Like, what is JJ doing, right? Jake LaRavia can't hit a three. Take him. Like, what do you do? Take him out. Like, okay, and then put in who, right? Like, again, you only have so many timeouts. You only have so many players in your rotation. You only have so many guys that are actually good enough, right? Like, again, you can't. JJ can't make guys all of us like Rui become an elite defensive player and magically become athletic. He can't make LeBron James not go 0-5 from 3-point range. He can't stop Luka from having 5 turnovers a game. He can't, like, he's not taking care of the basketball, right? So, like, what? Every time Luka calls a timeout or has a turnover, he calls a timeout to try to correct it. By halftime, by the end of the first quarter, you've lost all your timeouts. Now you have no more timeouts. Now what? Now everyone's going to go, oh, look, JJ wasted all his time. Like, again, it's all people. I get people want to blame one person. They want to say it's this guy. You get rid of him. That's it. It was Darvin Ham. You get rid of Darvin Ham. That's it. Lakers are the best team in basketball. We got rid of Darvin Ham, and what happened? Nothing changed, right? Lakers were better during the regular season, without a doubt, right? Lakers were better during the regular season. JJ proved he's a better coach. But you still don't have the personnel. Again, so, okay, get rid of JJ. Then what? You still don't have the personnel. You're not fixing the thing. And that's the problem. The Lakers keep changing the thing that doesn't fix anything. Anything. Right? Like, you get the best. Go pay. Mark Walters got all the money. Go offer Eric Spoelstra $50 million a year. Right? Guess what? The Lakers are still in the same position they're in right now. And everyone will be saying, fire Eric Spoelstra. Get rid of Eric Spoelstra. Eric Spoelstra is trash, right? He's not a good coach. Keep him in Miami. But it has nothing to do with that. It's the Lakers aren't good enough, right? The Lakers don't have the personnel. If you want to blame anybody at this point, blame Rob, right? Like, again, you got to figure something out. But again, it's not even all that. It's not even just solely his fault. Guys just, play well in one area and don't play well here, right? Like, you don't know until you make a move. Right? The roster isn't good enough. Got to change it. Got to correct it. You can fire as many coaches as you want. How many coaches are we supposed to go through? How many coaches are we supposed to fire? Right? It's ridiculous. It's like every day. It's like, oh no, it's this team. Oh no, it's this team. It's like, anyway, I appreciate you. Thank you for super chat. Let's see. You said, don't underestimate the power of a trade, though. That's what I was saying before. Once you guys not changing, they can absolutely. Guys start buying it. Like what I was saying earlier, when I was like, I don't know if a trade fixes this because guys still need to buy in. Right? Guys were bought in at one point this season, right? The idea is like those guys re-engage and you do a trade, which again might fix it. You add in it has to be the right players, like I've always maintained, right? Bringing in 2 or 3 guys won't fix anything unless those players play to the level. But if those guys come in, play to the level, you get guys bought back in and focused and ready to go, which they might be because guys will be, they won't have to work as hard and do as many things. Then yes, it can correct things. Again, don't underestimate the value of 1, 2, 3 guys. But what I was saying earlier, part of it was an over-exaggeration, and I probably shouldn't have done that because I talked so much about being even kill. But what I was referring to was the way that the Lakers currently, right at this moment, right? Not a week ago, not 2 weeks. I'm talking about like right now, this stretch, right? They're not focused to the level in which they need to be, right? You need a trade, you need personnel, but unless they recalibrate here, right? If they continue to play the way that they're playing right now, then yes, a trade isn't going to save. But again, Austin Reeves is going to come back. You go bring in a Keon Ellis and a Terrence Mann or something like that, and whatever, a Nick Richards. Right? Again, that could do a lot for this team. That could do some wonders for this team. Ever since Reeves got injured, the worst offense, and not exactly, but he definitely helps a lot. Lakers actually were, when he got hurt, they were actually really good first handful. It's been the last, like, I don't know, 5 games or so, 5-6 games or so. Lakers have just really struggled shooting the basket, scoring the basketball. They've had a couple games, but Austin Reeves, without a doubt, definitely helps a lot. Because again, he's their only guy that they have. They don't have another guy unless the Lakers get that guy. That's where the Lakers' dilemma is. Because, and I want to pull up. Whoops, no, I want that. I want, because you had what? You had Christmas game. You got damage there. Yeah, so they put up 125. Then they had 106. Then they put up 128, 120. Yeah, it's basically been this last, like, 3 game stretch. You've really seen the lack of Austin Reeves, but they need to get Reeves back. They do, because Reeves, again, helps with the shot creation, helps with the offense, helps with the scoring. They don't have that guy. Even in those games where they were good, they were still very reliant on LeBron and Luka. Let's see. 50 million cap, 50 plus million cap speed in 3 first, completely retool. Yeah, you know. What do you think it is behind the scenes, like a locker room problem, a player to player problem, if you had to guess? I mean, it's usually a combination of things. Like, I'm sure there's frustration. Like, it could be something, again, I don't know, but it could be, frustrations on DeAndre Ayton's side. And then Rich Paul's comments, right? And then, maybe JJ said something that pissed somebody off, right? And then, you don't and then you just have the natural frustrations of losing. Like, it's usually like this melting pot. It's just all this stuff, like a stew, right? It's DeAndre Ayton not getting enough touches, JJ Redick's frustration and calling the team out publicly, which players don't really like, right? So then you have that, and then Rich Paul talking about trading everybody, and then LeBron James, and then and you're throwing all these things into a pot, and it's just stewing and eventually it just overflows. And I think we're at the overflow right now, is probably my guess. Again, that could naturally course correct. Sometimes that happens, or you might need to make a trade and end up doing it. Let's see. Bad shooting, bad coaching. If you can't shoot threes, don't shoot them. Go to the back. Oh my God! Wow, man, I can't believe the Lakers didn't think of that. Why are you shooting wide open shots? This is the NBA. I probably should have reacted that way. My apologies. If only it was that simple, right? If only it was just, hey, you can't shoot threes, just don't take any. Lakers are one of the fewest 3-point shooting teams in basketball. They take some of the fewest attempts in all of the NBA. Teams defend. It's again, you're talking about the NBA. You're not talking about the local Y, where it's like, hey, we can't shoot threes, just get to the basket, right? Don't you think teams know, hey, Lakers can't shoot, so let's defend, right? Teams are packing the paint. I've broken this down on several occasions, defending DeAndre Ayton even, right? Teams are packing the paint. Teams are letting the Lakers shoot threes. So what are they supposed to do? They're supposed to, instead of taking a wide open shot, right, I'm supposed to instead fight through traffic between 5 guys and take a crazy ill-advised shot, right? Like, again, it's not that. I know it sounds simple. It's like, oh, they can't shoot, so the coaching's bad. The coaching's telling them to shoot threes. They should be driving to the basket. It doesn't work like that. That's not how professional sports work, right? It's like a pro football team. They're not good at throwing the football. So, hey, just run all game, right? Why do they even throw the football? They're a run team, right? Like, why do run teams still throw the football? Because you have to. You have to. Again, team, if I know you're just gonna run all game, guess what? I'm just gonna defend the run all game. And you're gonna get blown out and lose by 40. Right? Like, if I know you can't shoot threes and all I have to do is protect the paint all game, guess what? I'm just gonna, it's like baseball. Like, if I know you can't hit on a left-handed pitcher, why would I throw in a right-handed pitcher? Right? Like, it's just, again, I know it sounds simple. Like, oh, hey, man, it's bad shooting, bad coaching. Like, what are the Lakers doing? Why are they shooting threes? I'm sorry. It's just, anyway. No one is athletic as the Cleveland 40-year-old. LeBron's athletic. The problem is he's the only athletic. Well, having Luke and LeBron producing at an elite level yet. I hope this is LeBron's last season as the Lakers. He looks old and is a weak defender rebounder for playing the 4. I don't know. Don't be surprised if LeBron sticks around. I think he'll leave in the offseason personally, but I'm waiting for you to blame Maurice for that. Okay. The silliness. This ain't just a bad stretch. We were low-key garbage the whole year. Barely beating bad teams, getting smoked by good teams. More and more teams just figured out how to beat us as of recent. Like, yes and no. Like, you're not wrong, but like, this is also a bad stretch. Like, both can be true. Like, Lakers are just on a bad stretch, but also they haven't really been great all season. Right? Like, both, like I said, both can be true. Let's see. Sorry, trying to find something to me. They are a mess, and they are 5th in the West, 2 games back of 2nd and 3rd. Yeah, but they're also a game back of falling into the play-in, right? So that's the problem, right? Like, if the Lakers were like 3 games ahead, right? Like, let's say they were the 5th seed, but they were 3 games ahead of everyone else. Like, yeah, it's like, man, it's a bad stretch. Look at as bad as they've been. They're right in the thick of it, sure. But at some point, you got to be like, all right, like now it's starting to get concerning. Right? Again, a week ago, Lakers were playing literally on what was the date that the Lakers played the Spurs? Yeah, I want to look that up because literally, if the Lakers won, they were the 2 seed. Right? So, what date was that? That was the 7th. Today is the 12th. Well, now it's the 13th where I'm at, but it was the 12th. In 5 days, literally 5 days, the Lakers went from, if they win, they're the 2 seed, to they're a game away from being a play-in team. If they lose tomorrow, they'll be half a game ahead of the play-in. It's a drastic turnaround in 5 days. 5 days. Think about that. In 5 days. 5 days. 5 days, right? Little practice joke for you. But in 5 days, literally, they went from, if they win, they're the 2 seed, to now that if they lose tomorrow, they're half a game back at the 7th seed, which you could argue bodes well for the Lakers. Because, look, to be fair, a lot of these teams in the Western Conference have been bad too, luckily, right? Spurs have lost a couple bad games that they shouldn't have lost. Houston, obviously, like, there's a couple teams, but Lakers are not in a good spot. Lakers are going to lose. We are going to lose tomorrow. It's very possible. Please get Luka help. Bro, what is Rob doing? Again, it takes 2 to tango. I know it's easy to go like, why isn't Rob making trades? What is Rob doing? Again, like, what is he supposed to do if there's no trades to be made? Right? Like, are you really giving up a first for Keon Ellis? No. Right? So, like, what happens if Sacramento doesn't come down? What if that's what they want, is a first? Right? Like, they want 2 firsts for Herb Jones. Lakers literally don't have 2 firsts. And is Herb Jones even worth 2 firsts? Right? You can make an argument he's not. So, like, if they don't come down on that price, like, what is Rob supposed to do? Is he supposed to, now go trade somebody to get a first and then go trade that guy for that guy? Again, you can only trade with what's available. right now, teams aren't in a hurry to help the Lakers. They're just not, as frustrating as it is. Teams aren't in a rush. Play-in games loading. You're not wrong. Was it Stu's fault? The Lakers. I thought it was Reeves. What happened? Just one more season of this series. I hope so. I hope next season, man, we really become a contender and turn it all around. Lakers trying to lottery team. Hey, they have their pick this year, and it's a deep draft. So literally, all you have to do is outrun the Lakers, and you win. And teams can just chuck threes all night because we don't get rebounds. Our guys are lazy, and so I don't think it's just like I think it's really just their lack of athleticism. I say it all the time. Teams know jack up a bunch of threes because all we have to do is win the 50-50 balls. That's it. That's all you got to do. Win the 50-50 balls. Oh, got a super chat. Sorry about that. Steaks coming out $2 super chat. Sorry about that. I didn't even notice that. Sack shut the lights out. No one could have beat them. I mean, they shot 65%. Problem is, like, this is a normal thing for the Lakers. Like, they weren't showing a ton of resistance. I mean, Malik Monk was getting like wide open threes. Like 3 of his 4 threes, because he started 4-4. 3 of his 4 threes were literally wide open. 2 of which were wide open at the top of the key. Right? Levine had like 2 that were just wide open. Right? Like part of it is defense, right? Like your Lakers are regularly putting themselves in position to allow teams to just shoot the lights out. And that's the problem. Like if this was an outlier, I would agree with you. Right? If this was like, hey, look, teams shoot the lights out, it happens. Right? But like this is a regular thing for the Lakers. And that's my problem. Right? If this was just, again, like, hey, you know what? Bet like shooting nights happen. Guys get hot. What do you do? Right? Then I would be 1,000%. I probably would have came on here and said that. But this is like a normal trend. Maybe not 65%, but teams are shooting well above average against the Lakers. Lakers are letting teams basically be lights out against them on a regular nightly basis. And it's tough. It's frustrating. But anyway, I appreciate your Steaks. All right, I'm going to do like a handful more and then get on out of here because it is getting late and we got another stream tomorrow. So, shoot, where was I? Okay, here we go. At this point, Tyler, it feels like rock bottom. I don't know how we bounce back from this. We desperately need a trade, like desperately. Rob, do something. I bet he'll do nothing in the offseason too. I mean, yeah, he would have to do something in the offseason because Lakers have to use their cap space and they have to fill out a roster. So Rob would definitely do something in the offseason. Would he do enough to build a true contender is the question. But he definitely is. He definitely would be doing something in the offseason. I'm not really worried about him in the offseason. I'm worried about him getting something done right now. I just don't know if he's going to do something right now. That's the problem. Let's see. Sorry, trying to find something real quick. Austin and Luka sucks. Both of them got no defense. I don't think suck is the right word. The defense is frustrating, but most stars don't play defense. Jokic doesn't play defense. Does he suck? You know, like SGA isn't great defensively. I mean, he's better than Luka, but you know, he's not great defensively. Does he suck? Right? Like most stars are defensive liabilities. They made multiple contested transition threes today and multiple heavily contested double team middies. I don't even think that's effort. It's not having the personnel to make anybody uncomfortable. I mean, but the problem is, again, like it's easy to get lost in the moment, right? So again, if I get right, Malik Monk as an example, I get 3 out of 4 wide open threes. Boom, boom, boom. At that point, I am in rhythm, right? So now, because which you're kind of right? Like you didn't make me uncomfortable. You gave me wide open looks. Boom, boom, boom. Now I'm in rhythm. Zach LaVine, boom, wide open look, splash. Zach LaVine, boom, wide open look, splash. Right? Like guys start getting in a rhythm. So now as the game progresses, right now I'm dribbling, I'm pulling up, contested, heavily contested, hand in my face, three. I'm already in rhythm. Boom, I'm splash. Right? Oh, get in the teeth of the defense. Defense collapses, shooting over the top. I'm already in rhythm. Splash. Transition, running out transition, stop on a dime, rise up, splash. Right? Because again, you've already allowed me to get in a rhythm. I already have my touch. I already know what I need to do, how I need to feel it, all of that. Like Lakers let Sacramento early on get in the rhythm. And I mean, Keon Ellis hit like his only three in what was it, the first quarter? And it was wide open. He was wide open in the corner, just boom, splash, right? And again, it's one of those things when it rains, it pours. Now everyone's starting to get in a rhythm. Everyone's starting to get a flow. Everyone's starting to, and you just get boom, boom, boom. And it all just kind of starts to add up over time is the problem. Let's see. I want to do like 2 or 3 more. Let's see. Gabe Vincent is a cone on defense. He literally can't guard anyone. I like his ability to shoot quickly, though. I mean, the problem is he's just too hot and cold. He's undersized. If he was like 6'6", he'd probably be one of our best players. Problem is he's 6'5", or 6'2", I mean. No defense, no bench. This team is trash. You're not wrong. They have been rough. Just focus the 3 quarters and blow the bad teams out. Why do they always play with their foot against bad teams, especially on back-to-backs? It's part of that. Who was it? Wasn't it Austin Reeves? I think it was Austin Reeves that admitted that that's a problem, right? Or was it Jake LaRavia? I know it was one of them. Somebody on the Lakers said that we trust our offense too much. We know we can get back in the game, and we know we can score, and we need to do a better job of that. It wasn't JJ. It was one of the players in an interview. They asked about it, and he was like, if I'm being honest, like we know we can score against anybody, and we're too reliant on it, and we just kind of coast through 3 quarters and then get into the 4th quarter, and it's like, okay, now it's time to play. And yeah, I'm trying to remember who it was. I think it was Jake LaRavia. Pretty sure it was Jake LaRavia. I want to say it was Jake LaRavia. Jake LaRavia for 300. But anyway, I'm going to skate on out here. Like I said, we got another live stream tomorrow. Been going over an hour. I got a couple of videos I want to make and talk about and all that stuff. So anyway, on your way out, hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button for me. Everyone that gave me super chats, thank you so much. Seriously, it helps me out a ton. You have no idea. You people are beautiful. All of you, thank you for hanging out with me. And hopefully, please, I hope I come on here tomorrow and we can talk and laugh and have a good stream because the Lakers just beat